Are you ready to tie a Texas carp fly? Let's get started. Alright guys, I can honestly say I've caught thousands of carp on this fly. This is the Coyote Carp Fly, designed by myself and mostly by my guru, who was a carp fly fisher long before I was. Now, what you're going to see is a pretty small hook. It's a size 8 from the fly shop out in California. This fly is designed to run hook up. They have to run hook up, and that has a lot to do with the way you set the hook on a carp too. But you will not be frustrated by getting tangled and caught on weeds and roots and things like that on the bottom. It's a bottom dweller fly if it runs hook up. So a lot of the things we tie on here are designed to offset the fact that there's components on the hook side. That means that the Sili Legs and the Bead Chain eyes are there to keep that hook running up by putting the weight down on the shank. Now, what I want to tell you is that I appreciate you watching this video, and please like, subscribe, and get notified. This is the ultimate channel for fly fishing in Texas. It has been online for a long time. This fly was originally designed in 2009. I never actually recorded a video of this fly because if you know me, you know this is probably my least favorite kind of video to make. But hey, it's also my most popular, so I'm stuck with that. The variant of the Coyote Carp Fly was loaded to YouTube in 2009. That darn fly, that video has 30,000 views. I've got some that have got more than triple that in fly tying videos. But obviously, you guys like to watch fly tying videos. So anyway, I just hope you enjoy this video. I am not going to describe the steps because you can see them for yourself. The original video, the variant of the Coyote Carp Fly, uploaded in 2009, had something like 420 resolution. Those were the old days of YouTube, and it wasn't much fun to take all the time to record a video and then see how badly it looked on YouTube. Go back and look at that one. I'll put a link to it. It's the variant. You'll see how much better this one is than that one. We're shooting today with 60 FPS. That means that you can take this, pause it, and it should be pretty darn sharp if you need to pause and get a sharp image of the different steps on this fly. You know, one of the main rules in tying carp flies, besides running hook up, rule number 2 is it needs to be simple. I mean, come on, not a lot of components, you know, not a lot of sophistication to it. It's a carp. So it really needs to be something that you can get out fast. I think I can get these down to about an 8 to 7 minute time when I'm really in production mode. And I do sell these on my website. And, you know, it's just a question of how good you are. My fingers are half frozen in this January cold. So, the hard things to find might be the coyote. If you have trouble finding the coyote fur, let me know and I might be able to send you a link. I'm not going to go looking for links right now to that stuff. There is a guy locally in North Texas that actually dyes coyote fur, and I've used that for variants of the Coyote Carp Fly, and they are just as hot. You know, this fly also has, you know, one thing that you need to pay attention to, and that's the bead chain eyes. If you watch closely, what I do with those bead chain eyes, I'll show you at the very end of this video. Gotta watch to the end. I will show you how to take care of those bead chain eyes so they don't nick your leader. You can have a situation where those bead chain eyes, no matter what kind of fly they're on, when a fish takes it and starts running with it, the leader can turn on to and contact the eyes, the bead chain eyes, and just cut clean off, just like a razor blade. So I'll show you the fix on that. I did it on this, but I did it pretty quickly. So if you take the time to go to the very end, not only will you see detailed images of the components at the very end, you will also see how I do two things, well, really three things. I get those eyes smoothed off so they won't cut your leader, and that's one and two. I use two different things to do that. And the third thing is sometimes when you're doing the coyote, the actual fur gets a little built up over the eye of the hook. So I will show you a new way that it's not new to you probably, but it's new to me, on how to clear the eye so that you can easily thread your leader through the eye of the hook. All right, here's your recipe for your Coyote Carp Fly 2026. The Fly Shop, TFS 7423. That's in California. Brown, dark brown, 140 uni threads, just fine. Medium bead chain eyes, man, very common stuff. Gold. And any variation you want, a darker natural color, darker color of Sili Legs. Natural Peacock Hurl is best, but you can vary that up as well. And the classic coyote, wily coyote fur, hard to find. And then you top that off with some Midge Flash in the gold, dark gold, or even orange gold color. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the Texas Flycaster YouTube channel. My name is Shannon. I appreciate your watching this, and I hope you catch a carp this year with one of my Coyote Carp Flies.